why are we starting early today? Because they're doing this, and I think it's really funny. I think the jumping spider is straight up teasing the mantis. She's teasing her. As you can tell, they're both a little bit hungry. That's not food, that's friends. It's food, not friend. Not friend, no food. Friend. It's friend. Yeah, the jumping spider is probably smarter than the mantis at the end of the day. I think the jumping spider knows what it's doing at this point, because it keeps coming back around right in front of the mantis, like, hey, look at me, hey. Believe me, mantis, you would not want to eat her. No, you would not want to eat that jumping spider. It would not be a fun meal. Okay, now you don't try to eat my hand. Bro. Grabbed onto my hand like it was food for a second. Alright. Hello everyone. Hello. Welcome to Mantis and Spider feeding stream. And I also have my Black Widow, who I just fed earlier. I don't know if you can see her. There she is. Hiding right on the line of the glass. You can't fully see her, but she's there. That's my Black Widow. She's hiding right behind the like, what do you call it? Where the top meets the bottom. But there she is. I gave her a little baby roach. The mantis has no interest in the Black Widow. Just the jumping spider. But yeah, we have a Black Widow here too. So I'm just gonna feed my mantis and my jumping spider today. They're both pretty fat, honestly. They don't really need more food right now, but I got them some really small, well, not small, they're like medium-sized mealworms. It's not gonna be a big meal, but clearly the jumping spider is hungry. Clearly the mantis is hungry. So I'm like, I'm gonna stream at this time so you guys can see how ravenous these creatures are. These ravenous little creatures. The jumping spider is still just playing with the mantis. It's not food! Here. That's food. Yeah, that is food. You can have it. You can have it. It's a mealworm. It's a mealworm. You can have it. I know it's not acting alive, but it is alive. Come on. It's alive. Take it. What's the appeal of having bugs as a pet? They're the best. That's the appeal. No, she's getting distracted by the jumping spider again. God damn it. She doesn't even care. I need a more active mealworm. This one is pretending to be dead. Here, look, it spins. It spins. No, you want it. Oh, look, it moves. Yeah. I can have it. Maybe I gotta get it more active. Go on. Mantis is not the smartest. Alright. What about this one? That one's a little bigger. Want that one instead? Ooh! Do you want this one instead? Maybe? Grab it! It's gonna jump off! Yeah! There we go. She was like, no, I want something bigger. Preferably jumping spider size. She can't figure out where to put her leg. Oh, what are you doing? Okay, yeah. She's like, she'll show it to the camera. Thank you, thank you. Being very photogenic today. Being very photogenic. Sorry, I didn't answer the question why I like keep bugs and why I like bugs. I don't know, I just love them. They're easy to take care of. They're way easier, in my opinion, to take care of than reptiles or fish. Like, people always say fish are the easiest pet to have, but I completely disagree. I think bugs are the easiest pet to have. Specifically, spiders. Spiders are the easiest, in my opinion, because they're just so easy to eat. I mean, the only downside to having spiders is they're so easy to feed. The downside to having spiders, though, is you have to give them live food, which some people don't like. But I grow mealworms and I have roaches, so having live food is no problem. And they're very clean. Most spiders are very clean. So you don't really have to clean their terrariums too often. And they're solitary, so like you don't have to do much for them. You don't gotta take them for walks. You don't gotta give them attention. They don't really want attention. And you only have to feed them like once a month or so. So I think spiders are the best pets, period. But you can't pet them. You can pet them. I'll have to pull out my tarantula later so I can show you how you can pet them. Does the mantis have a name? No, this mantis does not have a name. Also, I originally thought this mantis was a female. It was sold to me as a female, but it was a very small, tiny baby at the time. I think it's pretty much fully mature at this point. So I think it might be a male, actually. I don't know. I'm not the best at gendering mantises, but I've heard that mantises with wings longer than their abdomen are typically males. Can you tell by the shape of the underside? I was trying to. I know it's like 6 segments versus more segments. If it has 6, it's like female. If it has more, then it's a male or something. It looks like it has more. But when I got it, the guy who sold it to me was like very meticulously counting all the segments and all the mantises. Like 6 segments on their abdomen. Maybe I can show it to you later. She probably won't let me though. Here, I'll pull up a picture for you. This is how you gender a mantis apparently. But it's really hard because like maybe my eyes aren't good enough. But like their segments are sometimes really hard to tell. Female versus male mantis. But yeah, the guy who I got the mantis from was very meticulously like, he looked at all the mantises for me and counted their segments, but they were really tiny babies at the time, so I mean, it's easier to be wrong when they're really small. How many mantis? Just one. Oh my god, she's eaten it in half and it's still alive. She's eaten it in half and it's still alive. That's kind of messed up, girl. You're doing this on camera, you know that? This is on camera! Does it turn on species? A little bit. I do not have a dissection microscope. I don't know what that is, but it sounds cool. Let me show you guys the segments. Here. So this is apparently how you tell the difference between a male and a female mantis. In this picture, I feel like it looks a lot simpler, but it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of hard to count, at least for me. I think it's hard for a lot of people because a lot of people ask questions like, "Is my mantis female or male?" It's also kind of hard to sex a tarantula sometimes. Spiders can be hard to sex. I mean, certain species are easier than others, but yeah. What species is she? I believe she's a Chinese mantis. So yeah, I started early because I wanted you guys to see the mantis trying to eat the jumping spider. I thought it was really silly. She was just so hungry. She was like, I can't wait. I cannot wait 10 minutes. And I set everybody up on a black background today, so hopefully you can see everything. Stop focusing on the freaking background, bro. Why is it focusing on the background? Stop. There is clearly something in the foreground. Stop! I think the worm is dead now. I would hope so. No, this mantis is probably matured by now. I've had her for like half a year. It just refuses to focus. There. No. Yes. That's the best I'm gonna get. Can other mantises crossbreed? I don't know, I don't breed. I don't breed my bugs. I love bugs, I love keeping bugs, but I don't breed them. I know that breeding can be... A lot of people really like doing it, but... I don't know, I'm just not... I don't have that much space for so many bugs. You know, like I can't... I don't really do breeding, no. Worm is still alive, yep. Still alive as he's being eaten. I mean, she seems almost like she, on purpose, decided to eat the brain last. So that she could just show you guys how long she can keep her prey alive for while she consumes their body. She's showing off, really. She's like, look at what I can do! Look at what I can do! Bugs have a much simpler, what do you call it? Nervous system than like humans and stuff, so they can stay alive a lot longer and without like certain parts of the body. Some bugs you can like freeze them and they'll come back to life too. Bugs are cool. Bugs are really fascinating and there's so many cool bugs out there. I wish that bug people didn't see bugs as gross and weird. I wish. Because, one, they're really important, they're everywhere, and they're so cool and cute and interesting. They all are so different and so interesting. They have more of a ganglia than a true brain. I don't know what a ganglia even is. We'll feed the spider afterwards. Mantis was hungry. I gave her a big meal the other day, like only a couple of days ago. So I don't know why she's so hungry. I guess they're always hungry. I've been afraid that I could like overfeed my mantis, but I've noticed that if they're full, they just drop the food. They just drop it and they like don't eat the rest, which I guess is good. Some animals will just keep eating and keep eating and keep eating until they pop. Does she fly? She has wings, but I haven't seen them. They jump. They don't fly really. They can jump pretty far, but my mantis could jump pretty far before the wings came in. They only got the wings this last molt, so the wings are kind of very new to them. It molted like a week ago, and that now it has wings, and I'm pretty sure the wings are a sign of it reaching maturity. Like it had a place where there was like wings growing, you could tell, but like now they're ring wings, you know, you can tell they're wings now. Well, she hit the whole worm. How long did that take her? 10 minutes? 20 minutes? She hit it super fast. Now she's just licking her fingers. Yours would fly across the room? Well, I will also say, this mantis, I'm not sure if it had a little bit of an issue when it molted, but on one of its wings... Can I touch you? Yeah. It's okay. On one of its wings, you can kind of see it there. There's a little defect. And I'm not sure what that's from. I think it's just like a bad molt or something. But I don't know if that's preventing them from being able to fly completely. It doesn't look that big of a problem, but maybe it is. Gimped wing. But I mean, at the end of the day, they don't really need to fly because, you know, I'm keeping them. But yeah. And now we're back to a stare down with a jumping spider and a mantis. I think it'll be okay. I think the wing will be okay. I'm just not sure if they'll be able to fly ever, which is okay. Maybe in the next molt it will be fixed. A lot of times, you know, bugs can like lose their legs and stuff, and then they'll grow back the leg in the next molt. So it's possible if there's just like a slight defect on the wing right now, that in the future if they molt again, it might be completely fixed. Or it could possibly get worse. I don't know. You never know. I don't know. How large is she now? I mean, this is my hand. This is my hand. She's pretty big. That's a pretty big mantis. It's like the size of my palm, maybe? The length of my palm. She's pretty big. Big mantis. Big. I'm not sure if she like fell while she was molting in her terrarium, or I'm not. She's pretty crazy, so I could see her like somehow falling during the molting process or something silly like that. But they definitely have a I got them a bigger terrarium because they got big so fast. Has she attacked you before? I mean, yeah, like sometimes she thinks my finger is food, yeah. But it doesn't hurt. She just like tries to grab it and then she realizes it's not food. It doesn't hurt or anything. But yeah, alright. I want you over here. She's climbing. Don't climb away. Okay, you know what? Oh. want to feed the jumping spider though, but I don't want you. Ah! She jumped. I don't want you to be involved. Look, she's on the wire of the camera. You see this? No, you can barely see it. She's pretty slow. She's not the smartest. But I still don't want her to try and fight the jumping spider because that would be bad. That would be bad. Yes, that would be bad. So you're gonna go here. And let's feed the jumping spider. This is how I normally feed my jumping spider. I just open up the top. Like that. And now the jumping spider is out. And then I take a mealworm. And I just put it on the bottom. Don't act dead! It has to move for her to notice it, though. Come on. No playing dead, mealworm. You're not dead yet. Let's see if I can get a more active one. There we go. Now that's what I call an active mealworm. And all she's got to do is notice it wiggling. Can't tell if she's noticed it yet. No, don't fall off. No. Ah. No. Jumping spider does not trust me. She's like, where's the mantis at? Where's the mantis at? It's a big mealworm for a little jumping spider. Well, if she doesn't want to eat it all, she will simply drop part of it. Come on, come down. Now you have to notice the mealworm. No, not me. Hi. I'll start poking you if you eat the mealworm. Hi. Mealworm. Mealworm. I do think that jumping spiders are very much ridiculously cute. I don't understand how people can be afraid of them. They do have the cutest little faces. You eat the mealworm. You eat the mealworm. You still scared of the mantis? I'll move the mantis even farther away so you don't have to be scared. That is some mealworm. Come on, baby. It's a cool box. And it's a little mini terrarium for jumping spiders specifically. Come on. Hi. Hello. I think she's just spooked. Also, the mealworm is not moving as much as I would like. Maybe I'll throw another one in there. For good luck. So you can have a choice. She's so cute, isn't she? Now I know for sure that this jumping spider is a girl because they have sexual dimorphism. That's not where that's no, wrong way. Wrong way! I'm gonna have to throw one down right in front of your face. Where do you think you're going? Where do you think you're going? Are you trying to explore? She's like, freedom! Freedom! Okay, I will say one thing about this jumping spider is she's really bad at jumping. I don't know what her deal is. But maybe you'll get to witness how... Yep. I don't know if it's because she's, like, fat or what, but, she's not great at jumping, even though that's, like, part of her name. Most of the time, jumping spiders are pretty good at jumping. Don't look at the stuff on top of my thing. Set this up. Do you not want mealworm? You were acting so hungry earlier. Bro. I know, we already know you're really bad at jumping. Where do you think you're going? No, this way. Mealworm. She's just trying to run away. She's like, freedom! Here, look. Look. Look at this. Look. Yeah, look at that. Look, what is that? It's a big frog. No, it's not a scary frog. It's a friendly frog. It's a friendly frog. Go say hi to the big frog. She doesn't like the frog. Oh, little baby. What am I gonna do with you? Frog! What? Do you not want mealworm? Wanna go back into your terrarium? Oh yeah, I put her back in her terrarium. Oh, wait, does she see the mealworm now? I think she might see it. Or maybe she's just looking at me. No, she sees it. I think she sees it. It's funny because, like, spiders have such good eyes, or at least jumping spiders in particular have some of the best eyesight. And yet... Come on. It is for you. Is it too big? I've seen you take down way bigger things. Yay! She got it. She does have a little web. That's her little nest. She likes to live in there. She's like, it's so big. You don't have to eat the whole thing. You do not have to eat the whole thing. Yeah, no, you don't. Of course, the jumping spider does not eat its food the same way the mantis does. Guys, how does a spider eat food? Do we have any geniuses who can answer? Yeah, they liquefy the inside first. But they also inject a venom into their prey, which both liquefies the insides but also makes them like paralyzed. And then they can suck it out in a soupiness. So she really just goes and she finds a spot and she just sits there and eats her worm. That is how jumping spider eats. Yummy. I should look at the camera with your big puppy eyes. Show the camera your catch. Show us your catch. What did you catch today? Alright, I'll just leave her alone to eat that. She can eat it in peace. The Black Widow? Yeah, the Black Widow is still... there it is. There's the Black Widow. I gave the Black Widow a little tiny roach. Kinda hard to tell, but... the big black spider is a Black Widow, believe it or not. Believe it or not. Alright, let me show you guys something else I have. Do. You guys remember my isopods? Remember the isopods? Trying to find some. missing parts. There's lots of mites in there. That kind of worries me. But, I mean, having mites in your dirt is kind of normal. But there can be a problem when there's too many. I did give them leaf litter the other day, so probably added to it. The pill bugs are specifically very camera shy. What eats mites? You know, that's a good question. People always say to use what do you call it? Springtails! To use springtails to combat mites. But they don't eat them, they just kind of take their food source and eat the same thing as they do, so we also have where's my little baby? Can you find the baby? I spy a baby. What is that, guys? What is that? It's a baby scorpion. They're so tiny still. I worry he'll never get bigger. But he has food. I've only ever seen him eat in front of me like one time, but there it is. Little tiny baby scorpion. So small, it almost looks like a pseudo scorpion. He is very rotund. Now he's gonna go hide. You don't have to hide from us. Does it sharpen its claws on the wood? No, it just hides underneath the wood. It has wood chips. You're supposed to put wood chips in there, but I didn't have that many wood chips, so I put pieces of popsicle stick in there too, okay? You know, that's why some of the wood looks weird. I was like, that's close enough to a wood chip, right? Popsicle stick. He's so tiny. I would give him a bigger terrarium, but I feel like he would get lost in anything bigger than this. Oh. There you are. Fat boy. He's like, what you looking at? What are you looking at? What did I do? What did I do to deserve this treatment? Scorpion on a single wood chip. He's running away. No! Oh, you're so small and tiny! Go back this way. Yeah. Isn't he the tiniest little thing ever? wanna go back on your wood chip? I think you do. Oh, wood chip. Wood chip. I got him on my finger. Oh my god. Oh my god, look at how tiny this thing is. He's smaller than my finger now. Oh. Does it glow under UV light? I mean, most scorpions do. So I would assume so. Put him back in. There he is. Like, I didn't like that at all. I didn't like being exposed to the outside world. I much prefer my wood chips. What wood chip was I hiding under again? I don't remember. Was it this one? So cute. He's acting like he doesn't remember that this is where he came from. It's like, where the hell am I? Yeah, that's my tiny baby scorpion that still hasn't gotten bigger. I've had this scorpion for months now. I feel like I've had this scorpion for like half a year. And it has not molted once. I feed it, and it seems to eat. I don't see it eat. I've only seen it eat once, though, for sure. But I'm pretty sure it's eating. So I'm not 100% sure why it hasn't molted yet. I know that scorpions just take a lot longer to grow, but he's so tiny still. I thought he would have grown at least a little bit. But no, he's exactly the same size as before. Can I hide under that wood chip? No? Yes? Maybe? I don't think he knows what he wants. Yeah, this is a baby, I'll give him some water. This is a baby Western forest scorpion. And I think they come from, unlike a lot of scorpions, they actually come from kind of a more moist environment, not like the desert. They come from, I believe, like redwood forests or something. So they do need quite a bit of moisture, unlike most scorpions. Well, actually, a lot of scorpions do really like humidity and moisture. I think I'm just comparing him to desert scorpions. He's not a desert scorpion. He's a forest scorpion. He lives in the forest. Will they ever try to sting you? I mean, they do, but not this one. He's so small, I don't even think he'd try. I don't even think he knows he has a stinger yet. I don't think he's registered that he can fight back yet. I've seen him pick stuff up with his claws, though, so he knows he has claws. I don't know if he knows he has a stinger, though. He might still be working on figuring that part out. And the jumping spider is still Come on, camera. Camera? Camera? It wants to turn. Oh my god. Stop. Why does it want to turn so bad? She's still just over there sucking on her worm, bro. Sucking on her worm all day, all night. Is it inappropriate to suck on your worm in front of people? She's sucking on her worm. And my mantis. Wait, hello. It's just right here. Oh, don't climb up my arm. What do you want? Where do you want to go? Oh my god. Okay, now the mantis has been camera shy too. There you are. Little mantis. Do you want to come over and say hi? Are you scared of the frog? Yeah, the mantis has been out the whole time. She is. Want to eat the other bugs? I mean, it could, but I'm watching. I'm watching it. I'm watching. The mantis is actually pretty chill. A lot of times I can just take this mantis out, and have it sit on my desk and it just does nothing. Just sits there, watches my computer screen, and not much else. Yeah, frog. Frog. You like the frog? You like the frog? Are you scared of the frog? Do you not know what to think about this frog? Now she's cleaning herself. I know I call her a she, even though we don't know for sure. I'm just so used to calling this mantis a she, because that's what we thought at first, but I don't know for sure. It's unfortunately so easy to misgender bugs. Unless they have very, very obvious sexual dimorphism. Like with my jumping spider. The jumping spider here. The males of this species, well, the males of this species are like black, and they have these really bright, shiny emerald green fangs. And then the females are brown. So that's really easy to tell if it's a male or a female. But for this mantis, not as easy to tell. Oh my god, the cord on the camera is being a pain in the butt. I can't tell if she feels intimidated by that frog or what. Mantis or womantis. Used to feed your mantis cobweb spiders from outside? I mean, a mantis will pretty much eat anything. I've seen my mantis. My mantis has eaten earwigs and roaches and mealworms, and that's pretty much about it. But I'm sure if I tried to feed the mantis anything, it would eat anything. They're just predators through and through. Mantis and jumping spider sucking on a worm, and mantis infatuated by this frog post-it note. She doesn't know what to think. She's like, wow, this frog is really chunky. Whoa. Okay, you're a little too close to the jumping spider. I don't know. Mantis just sits there, thinks about... I don't know, what do you think they think about? They think thoughts. They just sit there and they think thoughts. And they're very chill. They're very, very chill. Very chill creatures. That was a tasty bug. I would feed you more, but I really don't think you need any more. No. Oh, okay. I want to see if I can show you her segments, or their segments, so we can try and figure out if it's a male or a female. Hold on. Come here. It's okay. He does not want to be held. It's like, not today, Satan! Can we see your segments? Or is that not allowed? Oh my god! Is that not allowed? Alright, here we go. Count the segments, quickly! Quickly! Count the segments! How many segments, guys? I know it's really hard to tell. Okay. I'm sorry for holding you like that. I know you hate it. 6, 7. 6, 7. You did not like that. You did not like that. No, you did not. Male? See, that's the thing. I don't know. Male or female. It's so hard to tell. Because, like, the cutoff is, like, 5 is a female, I think. And then if it's more than that... then... it's a male. And you can really see the little molt problem. The little thingy on its wing right now. Definitely a male. Yeah! See the defect on the wing. It's like, I don't know if he ran into something when they were molting or what, but everywhere else seems to have molted properly. So I don't know. It's a mysterious fella. You are a mysterious fella. Yes, you are. Yes, mysterious fella. I don't think it's a blood spot. It really just looks like a dent. Like that's just how the wing came out. Like when I look really close up at it, because obviously I can see a little better than you guys, but it just looks like a dent a little bit. Males are usually more brown and females are more green. Is that so? I've heard for this species that they can just range in colors. So, I don't know for sure. They do have a beautiful green wing beneath the what do you call it? The wings. You can see it's really green under there. But they never show off their wings. People come in green? You've met green people before, guys? Are green people more often males or females? How do you tell the gender of a green person? Yui! Welcome! Here, wait. Get welcomed by my mantis. He says hi! You're facing the wrong way. That's not where you say hi. You say hi the other way. No. Other way. Turn around. Turn around. We're trying to figure out if this mantis is a girl or a guy. We can't 100% tell. We tried to look at the segments. I held her in a way that they did not like at all. They did not like me holding them. But yes, this is my mantis. Yeah, thank you for the raid, Yui. Thank you, and welcome, raiders. Meet my mantis. Meet my mantis. Well, now she's cleaning herself because she feels all violated because I grabbed her. I grabbed her in a way she didn't like. I can tell this mantis is in a bad mood now. They're like disgusted by my hands. Does it have a name? No, I haven't named my mantis. Mantis does not have a name. Because we don't know if it's a girl or a guy. Just a mantis being a mantis, staring into the void. Thinking about life. Pinky. I mean, they look more pink on camera. They're more brown, tan, stick colored, I would say. I think they're more stick colored than anything. Honestly. Oh, and readers, you guys want to meet my jumping spider too? This is my jumping spider over there. She's sucking on her worm. Just sitting, sucking on a worm. As one does. Sucking on a worm. Oh, and hey! The Black Widow's over there too. You can see it in the other terrarium. There's a Black Widow in there. Yeah! I mean, Perry sucks on her worm all the time, so it should be fine. Nothing's wrong with sucking on your worm. I specifically sourced this worm from Perry. I cut off one of her tendrils, and it made a child that I fed to this spider, and now it is sucking on her worm. If only Perry was a mealworm. Mantis. Can you turn around and say hi to the camera? There. Yes, the camera! If only it would focus. My camera does not have manual focus. Hello! Hi! What, there's more interesting things? Over there? No, no, no! No! We're super interesting! No, come say hi to us! No! No! Well, right now, my mantis is infatuated with the screen a little bit. My screen is here. It's playing music. And it has a YouTube video. And she likes to climb on my screen when I watch YouTube. Okay. Come back. Come back. She just wants to keep climbing all day, all night. Something I've learned about mantises is that they really love to go up. They like to go up. It's like their favorite thing, just climbing upwards. Which I guess makes evolutionary sense for them, because like, up is safe. Safe from things on the ground. I don't know. I just think it's funny. Always going up. So if I ever lose my mantis, all I gotta do is look up. Up is where the food might be. Maybe, mayhaps. What do you mean gamers never look up? Is this a meme I don't understand? How often does she pray? Every day, every night. She's always praying. Honestly, they do the praying stance the most when they sleep. They kind of sleep in a praying stance. Like with their arms together. Oh, don't. What do you see? You don't see the jumping spider, do you? That's not for you to eat. Ever seen a bug drink water before? Sometimes she'll drink water if I put little like water droplet in front of her. I can try. I have a squirt bottle. Water. This is water. Yep, that's water. It's a little dusty. Dusty water. You want water? You love water. Once she like figures out that there's water, she'll drink normally, but I don't know how smart she's feeling today. She'd rather just clean herself. Clean her feet. On camera? You're gonna clean your feet? You're gonna lick your feet clean on camera? Ew! Ew, gross! What the heck, bro? That's disgusting! You should be ashamed of yourself. On camera? Man. Just doing all kinds of weird cleaning rituals. It is flexible. Well, it's a mantis. Mantises are meant to be pretty flexible. You can see her little tongue, actually. Do you want water? Oh, yeah, water! Okay, well now you're going the wrong way. You're gonna eat dust if you go that way. There, the water, yes, water! It's like, this is water. It's fresh. It's fresh water, just for you. Yummy. Yeah, there you go. There's where the water all is. There, now you've seen a bug drink. Congratulations. That's all the water she won. Now the top of my Black Widow terrarium is just wet. It's okay. Did I capture her? I bought her actually. I got her when she was a baby, just a little nymph. I got her from the store. She was like $10. Does she hunt bugs if a fly gets too close? She'll hunt anything. At the beginning of the stream, she kept trying to... I mean, it was behind glass. The jumping spider was behind glass, but she kept trying to hunt the jumping spider at the very beginning of the stream. But yeah, she'll try to eat anything, even if it's way bigger than her. even if it could hurt her. But I pretty much only feed them mealworms, baby roaches, and she's also eaten like 2 earwigs. Two whole earwigs that I found in my laundry basket. Do you guys find earwigs in your laundry basket ever? I don't know how they get into my laundry, but I feel like my laundry basket collects earwigs sometimes. It's very weird. Are they in my washing machine? Or my dryer, you think? Do I have earwigs in my washing machine? You know, I'm just now considering why I might have earwigs in my clothing. You find isopods in your laundry? That's crazy too. I don't even know what an earwig looks like. You've seen them before. They're earwigs. I don't know how to describe an earwig. It's an earwig. Maybe it's connected to a vent? Maybe. I'm not sure. I'm not sure where the earwigs are living, but they get inside somehow. Whenever I find a roach out of my terrarium or an earwig, I'm just like, okay, you get to die now. I feed you to the mantis or my jumping spider. Or my black widow. That's where they go. If my roaches escape, they get eaten. And if I find any earwigs, they also get eaten. The only thing that gets to leave my house alive is spiders. If I find a spider in my house, I'll just put it outside because I don't want to risk anything having to do with a spider. I'm not sure where they come from. I mean, they're not a big deal. They're not gross. They don't really have... It's not like they're... Earwigs aren't really a problem. They're just kind of like... just annoying. Dark, humid spots. Find them in the bathroom. Well, I find them in my laundry. Never find them in the bathroom. I find them in my laundry. Specifically, I'll be like putting my clothes away. And there will be an earwig that just jumps out. I'm like, hello? Just living in my clothes, you freak? That's disgusting! Yeah, I'm guessing they're probably like living under my dryer or something. Maybe there's like a slightly wet, dark compartment that's a part of the dryer that they found. And they're making a family in. We don't have silverfish as much, no. We don't really have any bug problems. We used to have ant problems with my house. But we don't have ant problems anymore. I don't really know why the ant problem went away. I mean, my dad used to put ant traps and stuff, but... just like, they're not a problem anymore. Maybe the ants, maybe they understand that they need to stay outside and not come inside. I don't really have fruit fly problems anymore. You'd think I would have a lot of bugs just randomly living in my house since I keep a lot of bugs. But no, the only bugs you find in my house really are little baby roaches that escape sometimes. But, they die pretty easily if they escape. They don't live very long. So, it's not like my house is covered in roaches either. I hit the mob cap with the mealworm farm and the roaches. Yeah, that must be it. That must be it. There's like so many roaches in there. It's like no other bugs can compete. Also, ever since we got these new cats, well, they're not new anymore. We've had them like 2 or 3 years. But the little cats we have, they're super crazy and they will eat anything that moves. So, if there is a spider, if there is a roach, if there is anything, an ant even, they will find it and they will eat it. They will put it in their mouth. So that's probably also part of the reason why we don't have that is like a problem here. Because they'll eat everything. They'll eat anything. Do they bring dead animals? Well, they live inside the house, so if there was a dead animal inside the house, it would be a little bit worrying. But like, you know, they'll bring like beetles if they find a beetle that got in, or like a roach. You'll find them playing with it. Yeah, but that's about it. They don't go. They're indoor cats. They don't go outside. Bed bugs are scary. Every time I go anywhere or I have to like stay in someone else's bed, I'm always checking for bed bugs. It's like my first go-to thing. Because once you get bed bugs, it's so hard to get rid of bed bugs. They spread so rapidly. Thank goodness I've never had to deal with them, but it's a fear of mine. It's a fear of mine, and having bed bugs does not mean that you're like gross or anything. It doesn't mean that you're dirty. It's just once they start, it's like really, really, really hard to stop them. And they adapt so quickly. So like one thing that can get rid of some bed bugs, they can become immune to it super fast because they reproduce so quickly. Yeah. It's reasonable to be paranoid about them, honestly. They're scary. I don't like bed bugs. I don't like ticks. Ticks scare me a lot, too. I don't like ticks. I don't like mosquitoes. Yeah. Yeah, ticks are freaky. Ticks are so freaky. You itchy right there? I think she might be like itchy. On her kneecap. She's trying to scratch it. Not all bugs are created equally. Well, I mean, they all have a purpose. It's just some of them, their purpose is less fun than others. I also don't like termites. Termites are scary. As much as termites can be really cool, termites are extremely fascinating creatures. I mean, I guess ants are very fascinating too. But yeah, termites also. Ugh, it's scary. Scary if you get them like in your house. There's a lot of termite problems where I live, so it's just like, scary. How many tarantulas do I have? Right now I have 3 tarantulas. Yeah. I have an Antilles pincto. I have my Brachypalma smithy. And I have a zebra tarantula. Those are my tarantulas. The worst infestation is stink bugs. I've never... Well, we don't really have stink bugs where I live, so that's probably part of it. But I've never seen a stink bug infestation. I've never heard of a stink bug infestation. The problem with like treatments for bugs and like pesticides for bugs and stuff like that is, one, they're not healthy for the environment and for you, and two, bugs, because they reproduce so quickly, they can adapt way faster than really anything else. So something that you give that might poison and kill a group of roaches or something that's living under your fridge, you know, you might find another group of roaches living, I don't know, under your... Where's another place that roaches live? Under your washing machine. And then you give them the same poison, and then it wouldn't kill them because now they're immune. Because the ones that survived created more that can survive that pesticide or those chemicals. So pesticides aren't really that helpful in the end. There are things that bugs are just adverse to, like certain smells, and yeah, diatomaceous earth or whatever it's I don't know how to say it. They don't like that stuff. They also don't like lemon. They don't like mint, peppermint. They don't like strong smells like lavender. So sometimes the simplest explanation can just be using things they're adverse to. Jumping spider's still just sucking on her worm. Sucking on a worm. Look how pretty she is. Look at her the face on her butt. This little face on her butt. It's like a guy sticking his tongue out. You know what the face on the butt of this jumping spider kind of looks like to me? You know that one meme? I think it's Mark Zuckerberg sticking his tongue out. Do you know that meme? You know what I'm talking about? It kind of looks like that to me. It looks like Mark Zuckerberg sticking his tongue out. Now you can see it, yeah! You guys want me to pull out my tarantulas? They're not gonna eat in front of you, probably. They never do. But you can see them at least. I think my mantis and my jumping spider are both just like done, full, tired. So I'm gonna put them away. Okay, mantis. I know you love. Say goodbye. Say goodbye. No, say goodbye to the camera. The camera. Yes, the camera. Yeah, bye-bye. 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 Alright, I put you back now. There's the lid. Oh my god! She does not want to go back at all. I'm sorry. No. It's time. You got your food. Alright, let me get a tarantula. That wasn't me, I didn't fart. That was my chair, okay? It just makes fart noises, it's old. I didn't fart! I'm telling you, I didn't fart! I didn't fart. Move this out of the way. Hello. There you are. This is my tarantula. She's very fluffy, very fuzzy, very big, like the size of my hand. This is a Brachypelma smithy. And for those who always say, can you pet tarantulas? Can you pet them? I mean, for the most part, not really. You can't pet them. But you can pet her head like this. That is the only pettable part I would recommend petting. She's being good right now. She's not kicking hairs. What are you doing? Yeah, you can pet her head. It's like kind of velvety. Doesn't it almost look fake? This one likes to burrow? Theoretically. She doesn't really burrow though. Mine just kind of makes webs on the things I put in the tree. Sam can scratch her belly too. Scratchy, 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 scratchy. I don't think she likes that very much. Scratchy, scratchy. Lily pad raid. Did I miss a raid message while I was messing around? If I missed a raid message while I was grabbing the tarantula, I'm sorry. Wait, this is my Brachypoma Smithy. It is a female. And she's probably like my most chill spider out of all of them. If I were to like handle any tarantula, this would be the tarantula I handle probably. Although I will say they do have kicking hairs on their butt here. She's gotten a lot better about kicking at me, but you can still get the hairs on you if you accidentally touch them or if they fall off. But they have these hairs on their butt. Her butt looks really fluffy and soft, right? Except it's not soft. This butt is actually very painful. This butt, if I touch this butt, it would be very bad for me. I'm not gonna touch the butt. I'm just gonna point at the butt. Because I don't want to touch the butt. It would hurt. It's a very painful butt. Painful, painful butt. Do not touch the butt. Yeah, the hairs, they're called urticating hairs. And they basically make you all itchy all over. They do have little venomous barbs. It's their main source of self-defense, kicking hairs at predators. So, and if they kick those hairs specifically, I mean, if they touch your skin, it's itchy. But if you get it into your lungs or into your eyes, that's gonna hurt like hell. You can have an allergic reaction so bad to the urticating hairs if they get into your lungs that you can stop breathing. So don't breathe in the hairs, don't touch the hairs, don't put your eyeballs on the hairs. Hairs are bad. Hairs are itchy. Itchy hairs. Itchy hairs. But you can pet this part. This part is fine. But don't touch the hairs. Oop. Man, that's a Brachypoma Smithy. Probably my favorite tarantula. Very chill. Very chill tarantula. They don't really like being held, tarantulas. So... some of them hate it more than others, but... yeah, for the most part, most people do not recommend holding tarantulas. Put her back now. Also, she hisses. I don't know if you could hear her hiss, but she hissed a little bit. Again, this tree is looking so cute. Yeah, certain tarantulas can hiss. Okay, I'm just gonna get this tarantula out. I don't know how well it's gonna show up on the black. Alright. Oh my god. And we're running. Can we stop running? Can we stop running? Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, if you run that way, that's fine. If you just stay there. Nope. Oh man. It's gonna be hard to say this one because it's a black tarantula on a black background. But this... actually, can anybody guess what tarantula this is? Can anybody guess what tarantula this is? It's the name is something that is on its body. Something you can see. I said it earlier when I told you which tarantulas I had. Pussyfooted. Honestly, you're kind of close with pussyfooted. Does tarantulas lay eggs? Yes, tarantulas do lay eggs. They do. It is a pink toe tarantula! Yeah! Hence why it has pink toes. Ha ha ha! Ha ha! You can tell because its toes are pink! Whoa! And this one does not like being touched at all. This is one of my newest tarantula. Actually, this is my newest tarantula. This is my newest tarantula. I got this tarantula like a couple months ago. It's my youngest tarantula too, so it's pretty small. In comparison to the others, at least, it's pretty small. And it doesn't really like me that much, so now it's trying to hide. Wonder if you've eaten everything I gave you to eat. Would you eat if I put a mealworm in front of you? Kinda doubt she'll eat if I put a mealworm in front of her, but we'll see. No, she's just scared of it. Mealworm. Most tarantulas will not eat in front of me. He wants to be eaten. Look, that mealworm is literally coming right up to you like, eat me! Eat me! She is not interested at all. Alright, I'll put the mealworm in your terrarium. So if you want to eat it later, you can find it. Yeah, so this is an Antilles pink toe, and they are arboreal tarantulas. They are very quick. They can jump very far, and they can run very, very fast. I like how she's not even showing up on camera now, because my hand is so white in comparison. Oh my god. She's jumping so fast. Okay. I'm putting you back. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Oh, they jump at me or away from me? Away from me. She doesn't want anything to do with people. I'm sorry. I'm gonna put you back. But I can't put you back if you keep trying to jump. The safety of your home. Oh my god. Okay. But yes. That is... I was a pink toe. I got her in the terrarium after I chased her around a little bit. Yeah, and it's an arboreal tarantula, so it lives in the trees, and it's good at jumping. And yeah, I guess it could potentially jump on your face. Why don't male tarantulas lay on eggs? What? I don't think male anythings lay on eggs. What? Huh? Do male humans lay on eggs? Do they lay on eggs? Do humans lay on eggs? I don't know. I don't think so. Alright. I'll show you guys the last tarantula now. This one also does not like being handled, so hopefully it doesn't get aggressive with me. I'm really hoping. Okay. Happy terrarium. Ugh. To check if she'll attack the tongs. Are you in an aggressive mood today, or are you gonna come out and say hi? You're gonna come out and say hi? Oh, yay! Can I hold you in my hands? Is that okay with you? Alright. Oh, okay. Alright, we're panicking a little bit. This tarantula is not in the best mood to be touched. You okay? You okay? Can you go this way? Can you at least death threat in front of the freaking camera? Oh my god. She was threat posing me. Anyway, this is zebra tarantula. They don't really like being held. Like at all. And they live in burrows. And here is a frog. Is that a scary frog to you? I don't think she likes the frog very much. What do you think about the frog? No? Frog bad? Scary frog? Yeah, scary frog. Scary frog. It's 8 frogs to them? It is not 8 frogs. That's not how the eyes... That's not how having multiple eyes works. When you see a singular frog because you have 2 human eyes, do you think that there are 2 frogs? That's not... That's not how eyes work. Whenever you see a single frog, do you see 2? Depends on how much I drink. No, they just see with more perspective. Actually, a lot of tarantulas don't even see very good. In the first place, they don't really see that great. Especially the ones that dig in the ground, that live in the ground and burrow, like this one specifically. She probably has pretty poor eyesight, if I were to guess. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to spook you like that. Oh, okay. She's not the most friendly tarantula, as you can see, but at least she's not being aggressive, so that's a win in my book. Her not being an aggressive girl is a win for me. But yeah, tarantulas that burrow, they often have not as good eyesight because they live underground. Yeah, all their own eyes and they still can't see good. Some spiders have really good eyesight and some spiders have really bad eyesight, and they all have the same amount of eyes. Well, some spiders don't have the same amount of eyes. Like there's the 6-eyed sand spider, and that guy only has 6 eyes, hence the name. Yeah, this is a zebra tarantula, and I'm probably gonna put him back now. Oh, hello. Say hi. You wanna say hi? Not really. You don't really want to say hi, no? It's just a camera. It's not gonna eat you. I promise. It's like, I don't trust it! I don't trust the camera! Alright. You're gonna be good so I can put you back? Yeah. Oh my god. She just ran across my desk. Did you hear how loudly it ran? Trying to be very slow and gentle with her so I don't spook her too bad. It's okay. Oh my god, don't crawl on my face. No, it's not a good place to crawl. Alright, she's safely back in her terrarium. My Barky Pummel Smithy is trying to get out. Oh, now you want attention? You want more attention? You want to go back on camera? Yeah? I'll pick you up again. As hissy as she is, I think she wants more outside time. She wants more outside time. If you're gonna be outside, you could at least be on camera. There you are. Now say hi. She just wants to climb on me. That's really all she wants. I don't know what her deal is right now, but she seems like she really just wants to go on an adventure. She doesn't want to be in her terrarium, but she doesn't want to be on camera. Yeah, this is definitely my most social spider. She keeps climbing up my arm onto my shoulder. I don't want you on my face. No. Can you climb on Chat's face, please? Climb on the Chat's face, not my face. Oh, she's on my neck. Let go! You're scratching me! Ugh. Be good. Be good. Stay in the hands. Stay. No. There we go. Yeah. Now just stay like that. See, isn't she the sweetest? And then she lets me pet her head. She's so chill. The Nintendo Dogs music. Nintendogs. Hey, can we sit still? No. No sitting still? Absolutely not. No. Come on. She just wants to climb. on my hand. They're so much fuzzier up close. They do look very fuzzy, but I assure you, at least the hairs on their butt are not very fuzzy. She is kinda needy. There! Sit! Stay! Thank you! Thank you. Sit and stay. But yeah, she's very sweet. If people come over and they ask to handle my bugs, this is one of the tarantulas. This is like the only tarantula I would let them handle. I would let people handle my mantis, and I would let people handle this tarantula specifically. Nothing else is really super handleable. I just want her to stay still. She does not want to stay still today, though. You gonna stay still? Yay! Good girl. Isn't she the best? Isn't she the best tarantula ever? I've had her for a couple of years. And she'll probably live for... I mean, if she is a female, which I do think she is a female, she'll probably live for like 20 years almost. So I'm gonna have this tarantula for a really, really long time. She's gonna be my longtime roommate. Which is fine. At least she's easy to take care of and she's pretty clean. I just wish she would stay on camera. But no. She really wants to climb up my arm all the time, every day. Do tarantulas get bigger prey? I mean, yeah, as they get bigger, I give them bigger things to eat. Like, she can eat some pretty big roaches at this point. But she can also eat mealworms. But I don't think they would eat outside their terrarium. Like in front of the camera. I really don't think she'd do it. I mean, I can try. I can try and grab her a big fat mealworm. And see if she'll eat on camera. I don't think she will, but it's worth a try. There she's climbing all over my desk. Okay, big fat mealworm. She's not. No. Way too camera shy to eat in front of everybody. Best attempt. Nope, she's not interested at all. Well, I'll save it for later, I guess. I'll save the mealworm for later. Tarantulas don't really eat outside of their comfort zone, I've found. But normally they'll like grab their food and just take it into their burrow or their home and just kind of chomp, eat it. Yeah, look at how pretty you are. Look at your eyes. Look at her teeny tiny eyes right in the middle and the front of her head. Do you see that? Those are her eyes. So teeny tiny. I'm just tired of showing you her eyes. She just wants adventure. That's what you want. You want adventure. Adventure. Yeah. What are you hoping to discover with your adventure? Clearly you don't want food. I do genuinely think to some extent that the mantis and that tarantulas, the ones that aren't super afraid, like the ones that are kind of social like she is, and my mantis who knows me pretty well, I genuinely think that those kinds of bugs, if they're like okay with people, I think they actually enjoy coming out and like sitting on your desk. I don't think they completely love being held. The mantis maybe. The mantis is weird. But I think they do kind of enjoy coming out and just exploring and sitting on my desk when I watch movies on my computer or something like that. When I play Minecraft or Roblox. I think they kind of enjoy it to some extent. But I don't know. Do we think that tarantulas have sentience enough to like enjoy sitting and watching TV? Do you think that they like to watch TV? Do you like watching TV? Alright. She's gonna go back now. I think she's had enough fun. Say goodbye! Say goodbye! Bye-bye! Alright. Well, we fed the mantis, and we fed the jumping spider, and we fed the black widow. So let's see how is the jumping spider is doing with sucking on its worm. You like sucking on that worm? She's still sucking on her worm, bro. Still sucking on the worm. yummy. It's a big worm. Takes a while to suck all of the guts out of it, huh? But yeah. Everybody's been fed. So... I'm gonna go ahead and find somebody to raid. Let's see who is live tonight. Thank you guys for joining me today for feeding some of my buggies. I don't normally feed the ones that... I don't normally feed like the mantis and the jumping spider and stuff on stream, so I thought it would be kind of fun to feed them on stream for once. But yeah. Now you've officially seen a mantis eat and drink, and a jumping spider suck on a worm, and you've seen tarantula. All my tarantulas. And you've seen a tiny scorpion. What else could you possibly want? What else could you possibly want, guys? Okay, we're gonna raid into Rocky Kazuki, my sister, my model sister. Yeah, we're gonna raid into Rocky. And I will see you guys. Later this week. I'm probably going to stream, I think, on Thursday. And I'm gonna play some GeoGuessr, and we're gonna do it with Toka and maybe Yui. So yeah, look forward to that. Yeah, I'll see you guys then, I guess. If you guys enjoyed the stream, then make sure to say snail raid, snail raid. But if you want to be special, then maybe you should say snail spider raid, snail tarantula raid, tarantula snail raid, mantis snail raid? I don't know, maybe you can be creative. I'm not very creative, clearly. Say whatever you want, but make sure to put snail raid in it. Snail raid, snail raid! And I will see you guys for GeoGuessr then, on Thursday probably. Thursday night. Alright. Good night, everyone! Bye-bye! Bye-bye! Thank you for stopping by. Bye-bye!